Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock. And when last we left off, we are looking for various things for— Hello! The enemies seem to have found us, though. But we're not looking for enemies, we're looking for various parts of a mechanism. And I think we found two of them. A piece of ore and a steel gear. And we're just looking around and generally seeing if we can find anything. Ooh, there is a button here. That has opened something this way, I think. Yep, this way. And here are, I imagine, yep, a secret. And in here is something? Nothing really useful. There are a few flasks and a few of the things that we can use to make healing potions, and we might as well make some healing potions, because after all, we may need them. I think we're getting to that point in the game where we might encounter a lot more resistance to our efforts to get out of here, because we are getting very, very close, and whatever here is trying to stop us, we need to make sure it does not stop us. There we go. We'll give you one, we'll give you one, we'll give you one, and we'll have Malgrav keep two of them, because Malgrav most certainly needs them. Alright, and I didn't mean to rest there. Let us move on, and try and find our way further beyond and explore the rest of this area. Over here should be— ooh, another button. We're finding buttons pretty much everywhere. We need to have another look around and make sure we haven't missed any buttons. And in here are some fire bombs. Not bad. We could always do with more fire bombs. What about over here and generally over— we haven't fully explored over there either. We might as well go back there and see what we can find. Over here is another gear, a bladed gear. Let's have a look. A finely machined gear. We need it. So we have 3 of the items. Hello, Mr. Enemy. How are you? And we have defeated you. Brilliant. And we're going to just look around and see if there's anything else here. And, ooh, an enemy. That normally says there's something important nearby. So we're going to have a look. And there is something here. Much like the ore was in the sort of niche, this also was as well. An infuser. An assembly of small pumps and valves that seems functional. That sounds like something we need, and I think we might pretty much have everything that we require. Except for— hello! There is another enemy here, but I doubt there's anything really useful in this area. Let's have a look. There is a pipe. Let's have a look. Yep, it's for circulating dangerous fumes, and it doesn't seem like we really care about dangerous fumes, so we're going to leave that there. Anything over here that we previously missed? Oh, hello! Well, there's an enemy we previously missed. Hello! You're going to absolutely die, though. Oh, and you're not going to be able to attack for a little while, but that is okay. Anything over— there is a button here. Not sure what that does, but it probably does something quite useful. There's a button here, and that opens the way, I imagine, back up to where we've been. What about over here? Anything of any importance? There are some gears, and I imagine we don't need this. I imagine it is way— yep, we need something smaller. And we already have something quite small, and we haven't fully explored over there yet. So we'll have a look, shall we? Anything here? Well, we can't explore that square at all, actually. So let's go round and see if we've missed anything. And I highly doubt that is the case. And indeed, it was not. Oh, another one of these. They appear to be just literally coming out to try and stop us. Is this whole place intent on preventing our escape? It may be. I wonder why. Perhaps what we're doing is bad. Well, it may be, but we can't be sure, can we? We can't be sure of anything. All we need to do is try our best to get out of here. I mean, if it's that bad, we can most certainly rectify it, right? Maybe. I don't know. This is a prison. It was designed for something. Or maybe whatever it is long dead. No entrance. Well, the door is open. Who feels like disobeying a sign? The signs sometimes have been wrong, and most of the time they've been right. Well, I think we need to go in. You never know what we might find. That's the spirit. We need to be cautious. No longer, and be bold in our explorations. And there are spiders! You were saying about being bold. I regret being bold! And here are some enemies that we most certainly need to kill. And they are rather easy now, because we are very, very, very well armed. There is a spider here, but we can absolutely obliterate any spiders we come across, which is very, very handy indeed. I wonder if there's anything really, really worth our exploration here, or if it's just a lot of experience. It could be that. I mean, the game does give you opportunities to get experience. Hello, is there a spider here? I can hear something. Ooh, it's a crab! Hello! How are you, Mr. Crab? It's been a while since we fought one of you. And you appear to have a key. Not bad. We'll take that. Does that mean there's another one of those treasure rooms nearby? It might do. They appear to always be there when there is one. I hope so. We need all the help we can get. We certainly do. And here is a button that we can press. And what is in here? Some food and some torches and really not much else. We will take the flask and that is pretty much it. And we will push the button. What is in here that is worth it? Anything? Ah, I can hear something over here. We are getting closer. And over here is a place that was not open before. Ooh! A treasure! The globe of Tetharian. Let me have a look at that. None of the lands engraved on this seem familiar. Is it a map of another world? It is made of solid gold! I'll tell you what, my friends, if we manage to get out of here, we'll be as rich as kings! Or we may never get out of here, but we'll die rich as kings? That doesn't seem as, nice. No, it doesn't. Let's try our best not to make that happen. There are going to be more enemies here, aren't there? I imagine so, and we cannot get past that way. I am not at all surprised. Alright, anything else here? Anything else? Oh, another crab! Hello, how are you? You are going to die before... Nope, you managed to hit us, which is rather bad, because we need to make sure that nothing bad happens whatsoever. Also, I think we may have gotten a note that was something... This area looks familiar. This area almost looks like somewhere where we could... No, maybe I'm getting it wrong, but this sort of layout... looks a lot like the area where we had found a note with a button. Maybe I already found the button. Hello, Mr. Spider. Hello. You did not manage to poison any of us, and I doubt you ever will. Also, here is a few pieces of steak here, just in case we were running out of food. Which I don't think we will, but I'll grab them. Actually, we'll eat one as well. We need not to rest here at all, because we are running low on health. And also in here... That one seems a lot worse than all the others. It does indeed. Maybe we are in serious trouble. Maybe we are. And here is a save crystal. There we go. And a treasure room. There is a sword and some bombs there. There is a, what looks like a near full set of plate mail there. And some bags of unknown things. Well, I think I know what we want. Give us the bombs. We most certainly want the bombs. There is a firebomb, lightning bombs, another firebomb. We need to pass over one of these bombs, I think. There we go. And a fire blade. Ooh. Maybe that might be useful. Who knows? But I think we have finally managed to explore pretty much everywhere here apart from that tiny square that we are going to go and fill in. And that also managed to fully heal us, which is really, really good. And it did not fill our food bar. I was not expecting it to fill our food bar, though, so we're going to continue to move out and try our best not to die absolutely horribly. Which I cannot promise at this point. In fact, I could never really promise it at all, because we are entering into very, very dangerous territory here. And this brings us all the way back up to here. Which is very, very good, and very close to the mechanism here. Very close to the mechanism indeed. I think it's time to save now, because the last thing I want to have happen is for terribleness to occur. What do we want to put here? Maybe a gear? Nope, not that one. This? No. This? No. Maybe the ore? No. I wonder what place we're going to put this in. Here, maybe? I don't know. Let's have a look, shall we? We could... Nope, that's not where we need to put it. What about over here? Over here, maybe? I think we need to put it here. Let's see. If we put the that there... No. If we put that... there... No. I think this might be the... this one might be the right one. Ah, maybe this one is. That seems to work. What about that? No? Doesn't seem to work at all. What about this? Maybe now we've done that, we need to put the other items in the correct locations. I wonder what else needs to go here. A gear up here, maybe? Or here? Not over there. Oh, that works. 2 down, 2 to go. We've nearly fixed the mechanism. Nearly. I wonder if the gear needs to go here. No, 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 no. I wonder where... Ah, that goes there. Only 1 more piece to go. And then freedom. Or something else. Let's hope it's not something else, shall we? I hope that I can agree with you all at the end that this was all just a big bit of worry that we didn't have to worry about. But you don't think that's the case, do you? Not anymore. I think there's something a lot worse here than I could possibly imagine. I think you're overestimating what might happen. A bunch of enemies, maybe. Well, hand me that gear, I'll put it in. Let's hope this doesn't go wrong. Let's hope. Well, it's moving! Ah, I am whole again. Okay. You fool! You only lived so I could be set free. The only freedom you shall have is death. Oh dear, it's a big cube that's coming after us. That is terrifying, and there are lots of enemies here now. We need to move, we need to move. That wasn't there before. Let's, you cannot stop me. We may not be able to, but we're going to run. Well, let me be the first to say that this went very wrong. It went terribly wrong. Oh yes, it went wrong. So what is up here? Pair of stairs. That leads to the area that we couldn't enter before. We gotta hope that something up there can stop it. Couldn't we just move away from it? There is no escape. Well, that's reassuring. There was no way out that was opened up to us. We have to hope that whatever's up here can help us. And indeed, we need to go up here and see what there is. What is in here? The Tomb of Designers. We're gonna have to save, because I think this is most certainly going to be a dangerous location, and what a surprise! The voice that was guiding us happened to be also tricking us, because we can't have anything that genuinely just wants to escape, eh? Apologies for the interruption there. Let us move on into a very, very obvious trap. Oh god, poisonous gas! Let's get out of here! We can't! We're trapped! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Or you could just hold your breath. Oh, can't breathe! Poisonous gas! Oh, it appears to have gone. Are you quite finished being melodramatic? As you could quite plainly see, that was really painful. I do agree it was rather bad, but we can't get out of here now. There is a button, though. There are 2 buttons. They do not do anything alone. Don't tell me there are ones over there. We're gonna have to go over there, aren't we? Well, you can hold your breath if you could stop being so dramatic. We're gonna go over there, we're gonna find buttons, we'll press them, and then we'll go back over here and press these ones. Any objections? Can we jump over the pressure plate? No. We're doing it now. Hold your breath. And we need to have a look. There is not one there, there is one here though, and there are some over there that we need to press very quickly before we lose, say, Eyes or William, because, oh my, that was very, very close. That was quite a tricky puzzle. If you weren't being observant of your surroundings, you could most likely die in there. But there are no enemies, so there's no real harm in resting whenever you feel like you need to, but food would eventually be an issue. There is a key here, and a keyhole, and a keyhole here that we need to find the key for. And in here is this is a very obvious trap, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, let's hope nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happened. And an ornate key is ours, and let's see if that was a good idea. Yep, it would seem like we have totally circumvented a trap there, which was very good indeed. Some quick thinking there, and one trap avoided. If there even was a trap there. I'd like to think that there was, and we completely circumvented it, using exceptional genius. There is a pit there, and a pit there, and there is also there's also something there that we can use to weigh things down with, a pressure plate. Let's try our best, shall we? One throw, and there we go. Now that is shut, and in here is, there is nothing here. What about a switch? Is there a switch here? Let's have a look. Yes, there is a switch, and we got turned around there, but since there is a pit, let's throw ourselves down there. And in here is a grand total of, just an enemy. Hello, how are you? And now you are dead, and Heather has gained another level up, perhaps her final one. And more points in armor is not bad, because that means more health. And that brings us back to here. There is a switch here. We most certainly want to press it. There we go. We have pressed it. And that has shut that pit over there that we can go and, there we are, go over. And there is a second key right there. Okay, what we want to do is we want to move over here very quickly. Or we could have just walked right into it, because that would have just teleported us back to the other location. And in here is, an enemy. One more enemy, I suppose. There are plenty of them. At least they are not cubes. That is true, they aren't cubes. What is that thing? Probably something as ancient as the dungeon itself. Probably even more ancient. Maybe it was worshipped at some point, who knows? We're not exactly going to find out if we ask it, are we? I wonder why it wants to kill us so badly. It's no... That is a hooge and a scroll. Stand where the shadow... I think we might have already read that one. What about this one? We are the designers who built this prison for a single purpose, to hold the Undying One until the gears of time finally come to rest. Should the Undying be awakened, we left behind the only weapon capable of taming the beast. We've done something terribly wrong, haven't we? Oh yes. Yes, we have. The weapon of power is hidden in the shadows of this tomb, but to truly hurt the Undying, you need to take him apart piece by piece. When he is incomplete, he can be slain. Right. What do we need to do? I imagine if we get rid of this, maybe? Let's get rid of this, shall we? It's still not dark enough. It is now. And now we have an item. The Weapon of Power. I wonder what it does. I wonder what it does. Use it and see. A long time ago, these weapons were used to stop and imprison the cubes. Let's see what it does, shall we? Alright. It fires lightning. Well, I think I've found a favorite new weapon, that's for sure. It fires lightning, which is pretty useful, but we need somebody who can use it and then everything else too. We could have Malgrav equip it. Might be an idea. I mean, he can use it in the other hand as well, and that leaves William free to use his bow. But I imagine this fight that we're going to have down there is going to be bad enough that we're going to not have many situations for William to reload, so to speak. All right. We need to go and fight that cube once and for all. The undying one, as they call it. If it's the undying one, surely it can't be killed. We must do this. We're the ones that awoke it. We didn't know this was going to happen. We have to do this. We must go and undo what we have done. Perhaps then we will be able to escape. Or maybe there is no way out. We can't bargain with it. It won't listen to reason. It wants us dead. The only thing we can do is kill it and hope. I suppose so. I have one question, though. Yes? What were you two imprisoned here for all this time ago? It feels like we've been in here for so long. What did you do to deserve being imprisoned here? We were falsely imprisoned for a crime we did not commit. Oh, please, everyone says that. We are serious. We did not commit the crime. We were placed here because it was easier for the people who were sentencing us to do this rather than punish the ones who truly did the crime. And what was this crime? Perhaps if you get to know us better, we may tell you. And what of you? What of me? What were you imprisoned for? I'll have you know that I, William, Master Thief, was imprisoned for the greatest crime that you could ever imagine. What? Stealing apples? I do not believe it. Really? It was something far more serious than that. Stealing apples? It's not funny. They were really nice. Stealing apples? Were they the king's apples that you stole? They were the king's apples, weren't they? They may have been. I can understand now why you were thrown down here. It is a heinous crime to steal his apples, his sacred apples. Stop mocking me! You have to admit, it is a little funny. It's not funny! I'm down here now because of that. A simple mistake. Is anything you have said true? If you get to know me better, you may find out. A poor save. Look, I'm down here, and I'm here with you, and be honest, you needed me here. If I wasn't here, you would have all died. I can concede that, yes, I can. So isn't it a good thing that I was caught stealing apples? It's a silly thing, but yes, it is good. And we are glad to have you here, William. We're very glad to have you here. And now you're going to use that weapon to undo what we have done. To destroy the Undying One. To fire lightning at a cube. This seems all very silly. Perhaps they may write a song about you after all, William. If we survive. They may do. They may do. Stealing apples. How long are you going to mock me for that? Oh, maybe forever. And I'll catch you next time, folks, for when we come back, the final boss, or at least I imagine it's the final boss. And I will see you then. Later.